Yes, very good afternoon. The 125th anniversary of the formation of Southampton Football Club, and very much memories of yesteryear, of St Mary's Church, of games on Southampton Common and the Young Men's Association. The club 125 years old. It's Kelvin Davis in goal. The back four: Fraser Richardson, José Fonte, Radi Jaidi and Ryan Dixon. Midfield: Alex Chamberlain right, Adam Lallana left. Dean Hammond captains the side next to Richard Chaplow, and the returning Lee Barnard partners Ricky Lambert, who has just one goal from open play this season.
Two games, these two home games for me are very, very important, Lawrence. 2 points separating Saints from the third place, 4 points separating them from the second place. Absolutely vital that they try and win these two games, or let's say should win these two games.
Nice pass by Dean Hammond wide right to Alex Chamberlain, who's taking on Williams and beating him easily. Cross into the middle, and it's a save by Joe Lewis. And what an effort that was for Southampton. It was Chamberlain's cross to the right, and the effort on goal was somehow kept out by Joe Lewis.
Well, Chamberlain's gone down there. He's gone past the fullback as if he wasn't there. Whipped that ball in. It was a fantastic save by the goalkeeper, and that's kept Peterborough in the game. That, for me, Lawrence, was the start Saints were looking for. I mean, they've started so positive again today, and lining up with a 4-4-2 formation, which I think is their best. They're balanced, they look positive when they're like this, and I think they give teams problems.
Peterborough have been pulled up for a foul. George Boyd again, the offender, in the middle of their half on Richard Chaplow, and it was Adam Lallana's close range shot that was kept out by Joe Lewis, but it was Chamberlain's pace that created all sorts of problems for Marcus Williams, the left full-back for Peterborough. Now this free kick is about 25 yards out, and what a confidence boost, the tonic it would be for somebody like Ricky Lambert to strike this top corner.
This is Lambert distance, because this is the one where it's far enough from the goal to get over the wall and dip.
Well, here is Lambert, who strikes it and low with his right foot and plays it in. Here's Barnard in the penalty area, goes down. It was a cleverly worked free kick. Everybody was expecting the shot from Lambert. He played it low into the penalty area to Lallana, who laid it off first time into the path of Barnard, and he was tackled last gasp.
I mean, Southampton have done brilliant going forward. They've just got another free kick here, and this one looks about... he's taking it quickly out to the left-hand side.
I missed that one.
He's pulled it back, Lawrence.
Yes, he has. It's going to be a retake, and it was even too quick for the referee, Craig Sargent.
I was just going to say, you know, for all Southampton's pressure, they've just not had that breakthrough. They've been very unlucky. But what they don't want to do is leave that back door open. They've got to keep their concentration at the back, because they're totally dominating the game in these first 17 minutes. No doubt about it.
Well, Ricky Lambert's last goal at St Mary's was in the 2-0 win against Tranmere, and he stood over this free kick, and it's a little closer than the one earlier. Lambert, right foot, kills it, and it hits the side netting. It just brushed against that netting by Joe Lewis's left-hand upright, and that was close. And you feel for Ricky Lambert, you really will him to get a goal, because you might see all of a sudden the confidence return.
These two home games are absolutely imperative now. They're so important that Saints get 2 home wins.
Here's José Fonte, the former Crystal Palace man, launches it forward, and Barnard's challenging with Nyatanga, who gets in a tangle, and Barnard is being released by Lambert, and Barnard goes for goal! What a strike by Lee Barnard! How about that on your return? Why did you leave me out? That was a classy finish by Lee Barnard, and it's the Saints strikers' 5th goal of the season. The deadlock is broken. It's Saints 1, Peterborough 0.
Well, that was terrific play that by the two strikers. The good combination. Lambert playing Barnard in to the right-hand side of the D's, knocked the ball into the box, lashed it past the goalkeeper's near post, high into the corner of the net. Super goal that. A little bit of a mistake there from Peterborough. All that work they've gone through, and then all of a sudden they're coming back into the game, and then suddenly find themselves one down. But in fairness, Saints deserve that.
And Ryan Dixon will square it to Hammond and get it back down the left side. It's curled into the far post where Fonte is rising and heads in, and Fonte has got a second goal for Southampton. It was a lovely delivery by Ryan Dixon, and right at the start of the second half, Southampton have a 2-goal lead, and José Fonte has scored for the 3rd league game in a row here at St Mary's. It's Southampton 2, Peterborough 0.
Lawrence, I was just saying in the press room to one or two of the press boys, they need to start brightly again like they did at the beginning of the game and go for that second goal. That's exactly what they've done. And Fonte is taking that. Good header, knocked down, 2-0, good start.
Classic far post header, Dave Merrington alongside. And what timing to return to us here at St Mary's. And now Southampton have the cushion of a 2-goal lead, and we played just 60 seconds at the start of the second half. It's a lightning quick start to the second period here. Saints have the second goal, and they're moving down the right side with Chamberlain, and Chamberlain's releasing Hammond, and Barnard's in the middle if he can find him. It's crossed in, it's Chaplow! Oh! What a goal by Southampton! Hammond's cross! And Richard Chaplow has scored his first goal in his second spell at St Mary's, and Southampton have a 3-goal lead. What a move by Saints, what a finish by Chaplow. It's Southampton 3, Peterborough 0.
Well, they've gone down the right hand side, beautiful delivery into the box. Chaplow, whose strength is getting from midfield and into the box, his timing was absolutely perfect. Connected on the ball, right foot, put it past the goalkeeper, no chance. 3-0.
You talk about midfield players busting a gut to get into the penalty area. Hammond looked up, he had Barnard on the far post, but what a run by Chaplow, and he met it absolutely flush on the volley, and Joe Lewis never even smelt it.
Well, the great thing about it, Lawrence, it's a combination from the midfield players. One getting forward and down the right, and the other one forcing himself into the box to finish it off. Super play. 2
goals in the opening 5 minutes of the second half, and they'll be dancing on the tables in the Northern Social Club this evening if this continues, because Saints are taking Peterborough to the cleaners. 3-0 Nigel Adkins side in front, and here's George Boyd at the other end, and Boyd shoots, saved by Davis. Well, Boyd went down, he wanted a penalty. I think he just stopped the ground, Dave.
Absolutely, I mean, he's gone through, and as Kelvin Davis has come out, he stood his ground, and it was an opportunity for Peterborough.
And do they go for a fourth goal, or they just go for broke here, Dave, and try and build up a cricket score?
Well, Lawrence, we talked about when you're leading 1-0, how important it is to go and get that second goal without leaving the back door open. That's exactly what they've done.
Lallana's corner, it's an in-swinger, headed goalwards by Roddy Jaidi. My word, he looked like he was clambering up about 6 steps of ladders to get that high, Jaidi, but he's headed it the wrong side of a post.
Well, he was head and shoulders, the timing was perfect, head and shoulders above everybody, but he's just put it wide of the goalkeeper's left-hand post.
Chaplow has found Lallana in space on the left. Now Lallana's got away from Mendes Lang, and a change of pace from Lallana. He burst away from Little, but a tackle came in from the Peterborough player, and he's found McLean, and McLean's lifted it over Kelvin Davis, and they have a goal back here at St Mary's. Posh with McLean getting in behind the back, and his 11th goal of the season. The Peterborough centre forward lifted it over Kelvin Davis, and a goal back. It's Saints 3, Peterborough 1.
Well, that's the only thing that's worried me today. The two centre-backs at times, neither of what you'd call the quickest, and there's just times they've been a little bit square, Lawrence, and I did say in that first half that Michael Smith had been working along the line very well, but this time it looked like McLean, and he's got in as they played square, the two centre-backs, and they've pulled one back.
Can they restore that 3-goal advantage? And the free kick will be taken by Lee Holmes. Ricky Lambert is just waiting in and around the penalty spot next to Guly, and Radi Jaidi's about to make a run. Good delivery by Holmes, and it's fisted away by Lewis. Chaplow plays it back to Lallana, edge of the post box, crossed into the far post, header on goal, just wide by Radi Jaidi once more. Well, the Tunisian twice has got up from the back and climbed impressively on the far post and put both of his efforts just wide of the uprights. And despite that goal back from Peterborough, they haven't really kicked on and as if they believe they can get back into this game. Here's Lee Holmes, who's hugging the right touchline, predominantly left-footed player, right-footed cross though, and here's Guly! Good save by Joe Lewis. Well, Guly met it flush on the head, and it was a theatrical flying save by the Peterborough goalkeeper, and it was a strong left arm that kept it out.
Well, the quality of balls into the box has been brilliant.
Lee Holmes has just been tripped up by Marcus Williams while he's in full stride. Well, Lee Holmes has made quite an impression because, you know, normally everything he does is with a left foot. It's all left, left, left. He's playing on the right flank, right footy cross, and it was an excellent header by Guly.
Well, it was a terrific delivery, and Guly's met it exceptionally well. Smack on the forehead. He's put it wide of the goalkeeper, but this is a big boy-in goal. And Lewis is full stretch to the left and made a good save.
And here's the ball into the penalty area. Guly again! And this time Guly beats Joe Lewis. And it was the same combination. It was the cross from Lee Holmes, the substitute. And Guly has his second Saints goal. And Southampton are cruising towards a big 3 points and back up towards the playoff positions. It's Saints 4, Peterborough 1.
Well, this time the goalkeeper can't get to that one. A good delivery again from Holmes, a quality delivery, and Guly working off his man, getting his head to it, and he's punched it wide of the goalkeeper's left-hand side. Goalkeeper full stretch into the side net and 4-1.
3 goals to Southampton in the second half. We've still got 10 minutes to go. Well, Peterborough lost 5-1 at home to Charlton last week. Does lightning strike twice, not in the same place? That was at London Road, this is at St Mary's. And Nigel Adkins' side have restored their 3-goal advantage. McLean's trying to tee it up for Wesolowski. There's a break on here for Southampton, and it's a 3-on-3 if they play it right. Lee Holmes through the middle, and onside Guly. Guly's beaten the offside trap, and Guly's put it wide. Oh, what an anti-climax for Guly. Unbelievable miss. He timed his run perfectly. Lee Holmes found him, and Davey only had to keep his head, and he lost his head.
It was a fantastic piece of play from Holmes. Holmes has picked the ball up on the halfway line, but not only that, Lawrence, he's recognised Guly's run. He slips him in early. The weight of the pass was tremendous. Guly's in one-on-one with the goalkeeper, centre of the goal, and he's put it to the goalkeeper's right and past the post.
Oh dear, oh dear. Lee Holmes played it through, but Guly couldn't find his second goal of the afternoon. Ball forward here by Fraser Richardson. Guly's onside again, and Guly's in the penalty area. Tight angle, goes to goal, and this time it's halfway down the road to Shirley High Street.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a good run as well, because he's worked along the line, and the blue shirts of Peterborough has tried to step up. He stepped back with them, kept himself onside, got in behind the left back, and he's got a cute angle on his own. He's had a goal.